Hey, welcome to an episode of You Love Comic Books. This is actually a special episode. It is not a comic book episode, but a toy haul episode. Now, if you watched my show, You Love Comic Books, once in a while, I'll showcase like a toy I got in the haul, maybe a toy or two. And I've just been getting so many lately, and I'll get to that in a minute, that I was like, I'm just going to make its own video. So if you watch my videos, I usually have like I number them the hauls. I think I'm at like 10. My next one will be like 106 or something like that. 105 is out. Check that out. And I was like, I'm not gonna number it. I'm just gonna do its own thing. Like David Pumpkin says, he's his own thing. Sorry. So do me a favor. Hit that like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm. Helps assure other people see this video. If you have any questions or like what you see, want to leave a comment. You're like, hey, where are the comics? I just want to see comics. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You might like this because there's some toys. But you don't have to watch it. You could go check out my comic haul videos. But if all right. I think those people left. They're gone now. It's just us. And I'm going to show you the toys I got. And so do me a favor. You smash that like button, you left a comment. Now, if you like these type of videos, comic hauls, toy hauls, etc., do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Get me 2,000 subscribers before 2023. Of course, that's probably not going to happen because this video is going to air probably a couple, like, less than a week away before the end of the year. Hey, it was a valiant effort. Hey, how about this? Give me to 750 subscribers before the end of the year. All right, so you know what? Let's get into the haul. So the reason I've been getting so many toys lately is that I've been always regularly been going to Ross once in a while. I knew that people would find crazy Marvel Legends and Black Series and other figures showing up, Transformers and stuff like that. And I always like missed them. I'm like, all right, I gotta go there. And the thing is, this holiday season has been insane. They've been like, the prices are ridiculously cheap. And I check the One by Me like literally almost every day I'm out, and I always find something new. It is a mess when you go there. Like it is like the worst arranged garage sale ever. It's like, what am I looking at here? And you find some gems, a needle in a haystack, or you know what I mean? Like, and so let's just get into it. And I'll tell you what I paid for each one. Now, some of them are not from Ross. I'll tell you when I do. Okay, start with Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Ahsoka. This is just a cool vintage collection figure. I guess, I don't know what this is based on. Yeah, Clone Wars, duh. This was only $3.99. I mean, on average, these figures are usually like, I don't even know what the little figures go for. They're like silly. They're like 15, 20 bucks now. Absolutely bonkers. Speaking of $3.99, I couldn't believe this. This is the Mandalorian. They called this like the credit collection. They come with a coin. The artwork is supposed to be based on like when every end of every Mandalorian episode, there's like in the credits they show like what is probably their storyboards for the episodes, and this is kind of based on their coloring schemes. But I mean, the Mandalorian figure, 6-inch Black Series, carded, really nice condition. This was only $3.99. I couldn't believe it. Like, that's crazy. And I mean, it's an awesome figure for $3.99. That's nuts. These things are like $25 new usually. All right, this one I got at a toy store, comic store. I always showcase books I get from them, but I saw this and had to grab it. It's one of these silly toys I've been wanting to get for a while. They had it for $9.99. It's Jackson. He's an interesting character in that they released 6 issues of Star Wars when it first came out. And that was the movie adaptation. And then Marvel didn't know what to do. They were like, well, we're going to keep the series going. So they started doing like Chewbacca, Han Solo stories that were like, they just kind of did whatever. And they introduced this character, Jackson. This is more cartoony. He kind of probably looks more like this version. And Marvel, Lucasfilm or whatever eventually stepped in around issue 11. That's when like Vader and Luke showed up again. It's kind of funny. So happy to get this one. And they kind of made this character look a joke. He's been on like variant covers in the new Star Wars series. So happy to get that. All right. Again, just this cool Transformers Cup Buzzworthy Bumblebee, only $7.99 at Ross. And this is, again, like, this is a $25 toy. Like, that's the thing with toys. I stopped really buying them because they just were, like, too expensive. Also, I didn't really have the room. Picked this one up, only $3.99. Nightbird from the Transformers Rise of the Beast. So that's cool. Again, it's like $15 new. This is pretty cool. I got this one for, let's see if I still have the price on it. I think I took it off. It was $8.99, this 2-pack. I don't know what it would go for. I was looking up on eBay. It can sell anywhere between like $30 to $40. So we'll see. Again, really cool figures. For $8.99 a 2-pack. I mean, absolutely nuts. All right. I'm going to get into the better stuff. But this is pretty cool. Got this again for $3.99. Again, these are like easily $10-15 new. This is like those more special edition. Ugh, clean this gunk. I'm embarrassed. I got to dust more often. More like, I don't know, detailed, the bigger toy from Hot Wheels. This is the Batman Batmobile. Really cool. Again, $3.99. Okay. I heard these were popping up. This is the only one I got. I heard Jean Grey is out too. This is the VHS tape. Like, I don't know if they're Hasbro Pulse exclusives, but this is the Mystique figure. Again, it was only $5.99. Absolutely crazy. Like, the funny thing is, when I used to live in Texas, there was an Ollie's, and once in a while I would check it out. I never really saw anything I wanted to get, but I would see people on TikTok posting like their trips to Ollie's and finding all kinds of crazy Marvel Legends and Black Series. But the joke is, Ollie's, they were charging $10 for their figures, and I was like, wow, that's amazing, you know. But I don't have an Ollie's by me in Colorado, so then I start going to Ross, and like I said, I start seeing Black Series figures, Marvel Legends figures for $5.99. That's pretty nuts. And then seeing like what are not even like, I don't think this was ever sold at like a Target or a Walmart. This was like exclusive, I think, to like Hasbro Pulse. I don't know what the retail was, maybe like $25, but $5.99, crazy. Iron Man, I had to pick up one, just a cool standard one. This is from the Controller series. He does not come with a piece of the controller, but happy to grab that. Speaking of the Ahsoka from earlier, they had this. I picked this up the other day for only $5.99. Again, like, these were not peg warmers. You know what I mean? Like, anyone that like looks at the toy aisle, like collects, like I said, even though I'm not a big collector, I always try to pay attention to like what's out and like looking at them. And like I said, I just didn't want to, I couldn't drop $25 on figures anymore. I bought tons in the past when I was buying toys, like, speaking how old I am, but like in the late 90s, early 2000s, when Marvel Legends came out, they were just $7.99. Now, I know that's like 23 years ago, but like, come on, that rate of inflation's insane. You go from $8 to $24, $25, $27, $30, depending on the figure. And you look at those Marvel Legend figures, and they came with like a base, or they came with like a vehicle, or they came with a huge Build-A-Figure like that Galactus or Sentinel or the Fin Fang Foom. They're like gigantic Build-A-Figures. And then they would come with a comic as well. I mean, I don't know if Toy Biz was hemorrhaging money. They must have been, because Hasbro ended up buying them out. I think Toy Biz eventually just went out of business. But then once Hasbro got their hands on it, I noticed the figures went from like $8 to like, I don't even remember, $12, $16. I stopped buying them. I didn't like the way they looked. They lost all their appeal. They didn't look like the Toy Biz ones looked a little more sophisticated. Hasbro has like gotten better with these, but like I said, finding this for just $5.99 is crazy, And like I said, I've seen her again at Ross, so. And it's a nice figure. I mean, like, that's a good likeness of Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka. Okay. Again, another Marvel Legends. Again, $5.99. Morlun, the, spider vampire. He eats only Spider-Men. I always thought that's a funny villain. It's a villain who's like, what a limited diet you have to have. You have to have the ability to travel to different dimensions, to go find Spider-Man, Spider-Women, or whatever, and consume them so that you can live. I mean, if they can't travel to different dimensions, I guess you're cutting off their food source. They're gonna die. Well, whatever. It's a cool figure. And look, comes with another head and a piece of armadillo. So that's pretty cool. And again, $5.99. I had to grab this one because I love this character, and it comes with the Paul Rudd head from What If, the zombie episode. I don't remember him being in the zombie episode, but who cares? Just a cool, again, I'm not a fan, only $5.99. Comes with the biggest piece of the Khonshu Build-A-Figure. I'm not a fan of the sealed boxes, but this one at least looks kind of cool because you know that little Howard Duck figure is going to be, well, I think he's probably smaller than that image. This is really cool. Thor. This is like from the Donny Cates run. Let me see if I can. And again, only $5.99. Comes with the controller head. This is a good one. Sabretooth. Again, and this is from the Bone Breaker. See, I don't know if you guys remember the Reavers. I remember as a kid, I was always like fascinated by Bone Breaker because he was just like a dude stuck to a tank. Like, the other Reavers had legs. Could he get legs? They're like, no, you're just gonna be a tank. And I think they all had like Aussie accents. I'm not gonna try to do one because it's gonna sound terrible, and you guys will be like, I'm not gonna subscribe to this channel. He's doing a really bad Aussie impression. So I'm gonna make sure you guys don't hear that. So yeah, again, $5.99 for this Sabretooth figure, and it's a pretty cool one. This is like the classic one. Look at those teeth. Look at that. Look at that goofy looking weirdo. Ah. Again, happy to grab that. $5.99. I picked this up. I'm not a Funko person. It was only $4.99. I bought this to put on my eBay. You can check out the links to my eBay. It's in all my videos. I have toys, trades, comics, and video games, etc. in there, and more. So check that out. And also, there's a link to my Instagram, You Love Comic Books. I sometimes showcase toys on there too, but mostly, again, it's a comic book Instagram page. So check that out. Subscribe to hit that, I don't know, follow me on Instagram. The link is in the caption of all those videos. Yeah, this was only $4.99. This is like a $25 Funko. And it's exclusive, like, to their store or something, or Funko.com. So, pretty cool. Had to get this one. All Might from My Hero Academia. This is the only one I would get. This is my favorite looking character. His eyes look weird, though. Like, he usually has, like, I kind of wish they did the black in there. Like, a little more of the shading. But this is from McFarlane Toys. Let me see if I can, there we go. And, again, $4.99 for this. Could not pass that up. Another $4.99 figure. Mortal Kombat Batman Who Laughs. From like the Dark Knight Metal, the Batman. I don't know what they're going to ever do anything with that villain. I think they killed him off or something. Maybe they'll bring him back years from now. Cool looking figure. Works in the Mortal Kombat universe. Again, $4.99. And then speaking of $4.99, pick this one up as well. The Joker. And again, from the Mortal Kombat series. I know I've seen people post they have Spawn. I don't know if Batman's out there, but Spawn has been spotted as well. And again, these figures are easily $20 at the cheapest new. So really cool. Pick this one up for $11.99. This is Croc Master with Fiona. I have this figure when I was a kid. I think I still have it. Came with the crocodile. This is pretty sick looking. He's such a crazy character. The crocodile, I think, is a little better than the one that came with him. It was just like it was more like this, where it was just like one little toy. This one's like fully posable. Pretty crazy looking. And again, $11.99 is a great price for this. Now they're claiming this was $39 at one point. I don't know what it went for. I think when they are 2-packs like this, new, They usually are sold for $40 in retail. This one was $5.99. I had to pick this one up. There's a couple that have been floating around. I haven't seen them. I wanted to get this one. The Girl Loki was out. There's a whole X-Men series with like Spiral and Dark Phoenix. People have been finding those. I haven't seen those yet. I'm definitely going to grab the Dark Phoenix if I see it. Again, only $5.99. These are like $19.99 new. Like, now, would I buy this for $20? No. I'll be honest with you, I probably would only, like, there's probably like one or two figures here that I would actually pay full price. Like, you're looking here, when you see these, like, I paid full prices for this. I paid, like, I don't know, it was either 22 or 25 for that, the Rogue. And then this one, I think I paid 25, with tax or whatever. This movie Unicron figure, which I love. It's my favorite toy. He's a round boy. It's based on the unreleased prototype that you could probably look it up and Google it. There was a prototype toy they made for when the Transformers movie came out. It looked really silly. This captures exactly what it was going to look like. They just didn't put it out. All right, almost done with the haul. Got some big ones. This one's pretty cool. I had to pick these guys up. These were $5.99 each. This is Xamot and Tomax. They are the Crimson Guard twins, the leaders of the Crimson Guard. And as a kid, I had these. They came in a 2-pack. You could probably find them in, like, toy stores, like, secondhand. Secondhand's probably the wrong word to use. Toy collector stores and stuff like that, where they'll have, like, the older ones. And if you find that, I don't know, it's probably like $100 to get the original. It had, like, a mirror. It was kind of a cool packaging. But this is pretty cool, to find them both for just $5.99. Fortunately, this got a big ding on there. I didn't notice that. I wonder if I did that to myself. Oh, well. It won't be worth $1 million. But, hey, pretty cool. And I've seen this. If you want these figures, like, I've seen these in Ross. Like, they usually are there. So that one's cool. All right. All right, this is pretty awesome. Let's see if I can do this right. So they had this Thor. Let me move this light. Come on. Okay, Thor: Love and Thunder, Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. Remember, it was all cracked, and the Natalie Portman Thor would fling it. The piece would break apart. Really cool effect. I don't think this does that, but it does light up and make a noise. It was only $34.99. They claim that it was original value was $89, but this thing was going for more than that new. And again, these are not like, you don't see these at Target or Walmart usually. Like, you might find them at GameStop, and they're going to be really expensive there. So it was crazy to find that for that cheap. So happy to grab that. Found this at Target clearance for like, I don't know, $6 or $7. This is the only one I wanted from the series. I just wanted to get a Indiana Jones. They released this around the time the movie came out. I liked it. Clearly no one else did because it bombed. Oh well. So pretty cool. Probably the best figure of the bunch. I would have gotten this dude. The guy who burns his hand. Looks like Dr. Octopus a little bit. They didn't have him though. So happy to grab that. Okay. Here's a big boy. Again, this is crazy. Manga Spawn, the designer edition, McFarlane designer edition, I guess is considered like a 12-inch figure or 10-inch figure. This thing, I don't know what it normally retails. I got this for, again, $5.99. They're saying it retails for $15. Well, no way. Does not retail for $15. I don't know where they're getting their retail from, but I don't know, Target, this thing's like $25, $30 new. Pretty cool, So happy to grab that. All right, and here's the last one. And then I found these at Ross as well. This is amazing find. These were popping up. Uncanny X-Men, Marvel Sentinel, kind of part of their whole like classic line, kind of like these figures here. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. These were only $5.99. I mean, that's nuts. Look at that. They say that original retail was 10, which that's not true. I don't know, again, I don't know where Ross gets their numbers from. These new were like at least $29.95. They don't go for like crazy money, but happy to grab. I grabbed 2. They had a bunch of them, and I was like, you know what? I normally don't try not to be greedy, and I want to be stuck with a bunch of them, but I had no problem grabbing 2 of these. That's crazy. This is like a fraction of what they sell for new, or even, you know, in the secondary market. So happy to grab these. I love the artwork, the giant sentinel on the side, the figure with the extra head. I mean, this is sick. Really cool. So definitely one of my favorite finds from Ross. Happy to grab these. Another one of these Legends series. This is the Black Panther helmet. This one was only $19.99. Absolutely nuts. This is one of those like electronic helmets. They have Iron Man and all that. I mean, this was a popular movie. It did well. People love Black Panther helmet. Only $19.99 is pretty crazy. These things have flown off. I'm sure if you go on eBay now, there's like hundreds of these now on eBay. I'd say if you're going to sell this, wait. Hold on to it. Put it in your garage. Put it in the storage if you don't plan on ever opening it. Or enjoy it. It's only $20. Have fun with it. Run around, say Wakanda forever. You know? But if not, you want to sell, I'd say wait. Wait a while. If I had planned on selling this, I'm going to wait. Like, keep it, you know, keep it for a year. Let all those people who paid, needed to sell it for $40, $30, $50, or whatever. This thing is normally like over $100. Like, it's still on like Big Bad Toy Stores and all these other toy stores for what they go for. So yeah, that was awesome. So yeah, to find all these for like, you know, a fraction of what they sell for, like a quarter, you know, 25%, 30% what they normally sell for, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And like, if you do, you know, if I plan on like ever selling on them or whatever, like, you know, I went in at what I feel like such a low entry fee that it's all, you know, profit or whatever, you know, so it's pretty crazy. Like I said, I used to be big into toys. It just got really expensive. I want to focus my money on like comics, finding old Silver Age comics and stuff like that. Again, they also take up a lot of space. You got to dust them. You know, it's there's a lot. Anyone who's watching this who's a toy collector knows that. So, but it was fun. That's why I wanted to put out this special video of all the stuff I found. I'm still checking out there every day because who knows what's going to be there. Like I said, Ross gets like exclusives from, you know, store exclusives that were not supposed to be sold anywhere else. So pretty cool. So yeah, if you like these type of videos, do me a favor, smash that like button. If you have any questions about what you saw, leave a comment. If you, you know, like toy hauls, comic hauls, etc., do me a favor, smash that subscribe button. Become part of the You Love Comic Books conversation. You're going to see a previous video here. You're going to see a previous video there. You're going to smash that subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.